I cannot accept the fact that Tatiana is gone. It seems that my entire life has been a string of goodbyes to loved ones. I lost my father when I was 5. Later, my mother passed away from cancer. Not long after, my only brother John was taken from me in a plane crash. I thought my life had already been through enough hardships, yet misfortunes keep befalling me relentlessly. Now, my daughter Tatiana has left me forever too. Shortly after Tatiana gave birth to Josephine, she was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. There had been no signs or symptoms whatsoever before that. You can never imagine how devastated I was when I heard the news. I know all too well the agony of losing a loved one, and yet I was completely powerless to stop it. People have called it the Kennedy curse. I never believed in such things, not for a single moment. But now I'm starting to waver. Still, I no longer wish to dwell on whether this curse is real or not. The only thing I can do now is to take good care of Tatiana's 2 children and protect them as they grow up safe and sound.
Hi, I'm Tatiana Schlossberg. I'm so sorry that we won't be able to meet, but I wanted to thank everyone so much for your interest.
Tatiana Schlossberg is an American environmental journalist and author who focuses on climate change and sustainability. She has written for major publications such as the New York Times, The Atlantic, and The Washington Post. She is the author of Inconspicuous Consumption, a book that examines the often unseen environmental impact of modern lifestyles. Schlossberg is also a member of the Kennedy family, as the daughter of Caroline Kennedy and granddaughter of President John F. Kennedy.
Tatiana Schlossberg, the granddaughter of late President John F. Kennedy and the daughter of Caroline Kennedy, has died. Her family shared the news in a social media post this afternoon. Schlossberg, who was an environmental journalist, revealed she had terminal cancer last month in a New Yorker essay that went viral. She was 35 years old.
The Kennedy family is facing another tragic loss. Tatiana Schlossberg, the granddaughter of former President John F. Kennedy and daughter of Caroline Kennedy, has passed away at the age of 35. Schlossberg wrote movingly about her terminal cancer diagnosis in an essay for The New Yorker last month, where she detailed how doctors discovered her acute myeloid leukemia shortly after she gave birth to her young daughter in 2024. She wrote, quote, "For my whole life, I have tried to be good, to be a good student and a good sister and a good daughter, and to protect my mother and never make her upset or angry. Now I have added a new tragedy to her life, to our family's life, and there's nothing I can do to stop it." Schlossberg's passing is the latest in a string of tragedies for the Kennedy family, including the assassinations of her grandfather and her great-uncle Robert F. Kennedy, and then decades later, the death of her uncle John F. Kennedy Jr. in a small plane crash. Schlossberg spent her life writing about the environment, and she is survived by her husband and 2 young children.
Tatiana Schlossberg, granddaughter of JFK, shared a heartbreaking truth before her death at 35. In her final New Yorker essay, she wrote, "For my whole life, I have tried to be good and to protect my mother. That mother, Caroline Kennedy, lost her father, President John F. Kennedy, to assassination, and later her brother, JFK Jr., in a plane crash. Now I have added a new tragedy to her life," Tatiana wrote, knowing she couldn't stop it. Her words echo through generations of heartbreak. Share your thoughts and prayers for this grieving family in the comments.
JFK's oldest granddaughter just died. Most people never knew her name. That wasn't an accident. Tatiana Celia Kennedy Schlossberg, born August 5, 1990, died December 30th, 2025 at just 34. She was Jackie and JFK's first grandchild, named after Grand Duchess Tatiana Romanov, a royal JFK studied obsessively, a dynasty he believed mirrored his own. JFK never met her. He was gone before Caroline ever had children, but Jackie was still there, and she raised her granddaughters by rules that were never written down. No cameras, no public grief, no letting the world decide who you are. Tatiana followed them all. She became a journalist, an environmental reporter. She married quietly. She lived privately. She refused spectacle. And then she was gone. Before most people even knew she existed, the Kennedy curse never touched her, because Jackie didn't raise her like a Kennedy. Tatiana inherited a myth built on image and chose not to perform it. She died young, but she died on her own terms. No Camelot, no cameras, no noise. Jackie would have approved. Follow Kennedy Era, where we tell the stories the myth tried to bury.
Okay, let me teach you how to scroll in. Did a couple